Hey friends, it's been a week since we've produced a video, and I promised to do better on videos, and here we are. It's been a week and I've not put another video out. Wanted to give you updates on a few things, and I'll try to mix in some other footage that we have, but basically it's been 95 to 102 every day. It's been really hot, no moisture. The promised rains were few and far between and not very much when they happened. So we did get some field work done. Hope to have some footage to mix in of that. Basically the stubble that's left after harvesting the wheat, the straw that's out there, the cut straw they call stubble, like stubble on a beard. We go out and we disc that. Some guys no-till and use chemical and burn down any weeds and that sort of thing. Others plow, turn it over. Others chop it up and just chisel and just tear the earth down 10 inches or so and just aerate the soil. Lots of different methods, lots of different theories, and everybody thinks they're right. So anyway, we have some footage of disking, which is chopping up the straw, and that gives you options. If you get some rain, it lets the ground take in the moisture, hold it better, kills anything that's growing out there, stealing your moisture, and then gives you options of if you want to chisel or do things where it tears the soil up and aerates it, you can do that. If you want to plow or turn the soil over, you can do that. Obviously no-till's out the window because we tilled it. So anyway, that's what's going on with the cropland. Grass is out there growing, and we've been doing a little bit of hay. And haying is new to us. We've always either not done it or hired it done, and I picked up some hay equipment and have been servicing that, getting it ready to go. I showed you some footage of us working on a tractor engine, and anyway, put up some of our first bales the last few nights, mowed down some alfalfa, raked and baled. Had some issues, new to us equipment, new to me, manuals and all kinds of things. So anyway, that's sort of what's been going on the farming side of things, and what footage I've got, I'll try to mix some in there. Update on honey garlic ferment. So I think we're at day 9, and as you can see, the honey is no longer like honey. I mean, it's watery. So the garlic and the honey have exchanged oils, and the garlic oil is infused into the honey. Some of the moisture of the garlic's in the honey. Honey's infused into the garlic, and the fermentation process has been going on. These lids will come out and they'll be all domed up, and so we'll release the gases on them. We have had a little bit of trouble with them auto doing it because I think we've been turning the jars over and we've gotten some honey underneath the top here, and it doesn't want to burp automatically as well as maybe it should. I think if I would let it pressure up enough, it might go ahead and do it on its own. I'm not sure, but anyway, I think today is day 9, or something like that. So we're gonna see where we're at. I'm gonna open it. It doesn't smell. I smell a little bit of garlic, but I mainly smell honey, or it's kind of a new smell. So I'm going to get a spoonful of stuff here and a garlic clove, and we'll see how it is. That's good. Right at the end, there's a little bit of heat from the garlic still, but we're only on day 9. So that would be normal. I would say in about another week here, we'll call that finished. But it's a honey taste, but there's a little bit of garlic taste there, but it's not like the garlic, like pizza garlic. It's different. I don't know how to explain it. And the texture of the garlic clove is not crunchy. It was soft and chewy a little bit. That's really good. If that's medicine, I'll take that every day. Remember why we did this was it's an easy ferment to do, but this is a good way to create your own antimicrobial, this is good for, it's got probiotics and prebiotics and all those different things that are good for gut health, as well as people with a sore throat or have a feeling a cold coming on or something like that. That's great for that. It's great if you have a cold to help fight it off, but it's also wonderful to take a teaspoon a day, chew up a garlic clove, just as a preventive measure for your health. So, and that is really good. You could get any kid to take that and they would think they're eating candy or something. I mean, it's just kind of like candy garlic, but it doesn't taste strong like honey either. It's sort of both of them kind of tempered the others out. So that's really interesting. We'll do another one 9 more days probably, because that would be the final on the ferment. But so far I'm impressed. That's delicious. That was nothing like eating a raw garlic clove. So very good. So anyway, we will put some footage together of some different things going on. I'm not sure what all we have because we haven't been very good about it. It's been super hot, very dry. We've been watering the gardens, the greenhouse. It's hot in there. We have it vented on the sides. We have the ends open, and our outside gardens, lots of things are just, kind of hanging on with the heat. Welcome to Oklahoma. This is where we live in northwest part of the state. We get winters that can get down into the single digits for a few days. Sometimes we don't get snows. Sometimes we can get up to 20 inches of snow in a particular storm. And lots of times we'll get little 2 to 4 inch skiffs of snow. And then in the summer we can get all the way up to 110, 112. So this is a strange part of the United States where we get a huge temperature swing from the seasons. We definitely have seasons here. Some of them shorter or longer than others. I really wish we could have fall and spring more here, because our summers are brutal. They're hot and it's hard to work outside. You have to be careful with the heat and hydration and all those good things. So anyway, we'll get you some updates, mix in some videos with this, and we'll catch you here again one of these days. Hope you like what you're seeing. Subscribe to the channel, tell others about us. I hope there'll be some canning videos coming. I think my wife is listening. Down the road here. So, because she's been canning, we've been freeze drying stuff. I'll show you some of that too. Okay, so Lynn's here, and she's cheating. How tall are you?
Well, I say I'm 5'4".
Okay. She's like 6'6" right now, so it's kind of crazy. But anyway, this is Lynn's canning rack that she put in the kitchen this summer. And show us what's here.
Okay, these are what we have freeze dried. And we have anywhere from apples. We put cinnamon sugar on them. Tasty treat. And we have our freeze dried tomatoes.
Yum.
And also peppers.
Jalapenos and
jalapeno, bell pepper.
bells, yeah.
And then of course all our squash that we
Yeah.
have freeze dried. So we keep up here. Right here we have all the ones I've pickled. They're either just dill pickle or bread and butter pickle. All in here, all different sizes. And then here we've pickled our cherry tomatoes. And some of them we
Lots
have,
of jars.
some of them we have cucumbers in them, tomatoes, onions, just a little bit of everything.
Like a pickled salad.
The next row we have all our squash. It's almost taking 2 rows now. We're
There's
starting on our
lots of
second
quarts
row.
of squash.
So
There's
that's
our honey over there sitting on the shelf doing its thing. So anyway, that's the canning rack, and we're working to fill it. We're definitely going to make it. And we are still picking a lot. It's hot, but we're picking a lot out of the garden. This was yesterday's, what we picked out of the garden and the greenhouse. That's a big basket.
this was hiding.
Yeah,
That's why
we had
it's
a
so
cucumber
big.
get away from us. Probably got lots of big seeds in that dude. But lots of tomatoes, lots of cherry tomatoes. And we're just getting all kinds of squash and zucchini squash. This is the year of the squash for some reason. I don't know why. But we are definitely getting them. And we didn't plant that many, so they're just producing a lot. But anyway, the garden's still doing its thing. Outside garden, like I said, everything's 100 or over. We don't come out and weed like we should. We do a little here and there when we can. It is so hot. And of course the greenhouse is even hotter. But the hibiscus loves it. Isn't that amazing? But tomatoes are doing well. As you can see, they are clear to the roof, and things look a little droopy in the afternoons like this, but we're watering every other day, picking every other day, and it's all doing well. Sorry about the wind noise, but the perennial garden is doing well also. For a first year perennial garden that will eventually mow off, it's doing great. Sunflowers are huge in the back, and behind those are the pumpkins and watermelons. So the perennial flower garden is looking great.